And okay, so what would you like to say about the stigma surrounding mental health that may keep people from getting help?
Any stigma about mental health is totally undeserved. And the reason is that mental health, we now know through the science of neuroscience, is just part of the body. Many issues are genetically determined, neurochemically determined, or environmentally reinforced. You know, for example, a tendency for addiction, a predilection for addiction, of course, runs in families. And then it also could be reinforced culturally by, you know, through family life, through campus life, through whatever. All of the mental health diagnoses, almost all of them, not all, almost all mental health diagnoses, depression, bipolar, anxiety, ADHD, substance issues, all of those general things have a biological and neurochemical basis for it. And so now we recognize that it's not about a flaw in character. It's not about not trying. It's not about being lazy. It's not about being stupid, things like that. Autism also, for example, and you know, the autism spectrum disorders. Again, these cannot be stigmatized, because the only way we can understand them better is when they're seen as part of general overall health care. There's no separation between the two. And let me just say one more thing, that the future of mental health delivery, one of the problems has been the delivery of mental health care is done, you know, one-on-one. The idea of like an hour session once a week is very inefficient in terms of like the dissemination of information, right? The way in which going to a therapist doesn't guarantee getting medication, for example. You know, like I can't prescribe medication. Only psychiatrists, nurse practitioners, you know, medically trained. So of course, people like myself should be working, and will be in the future working by and large in medical settings in an integrated process where we're working on the helping doctors and nurses and staff in general understand the emotional, social, psychological components of things like diabetes, you know, of obesity, of a whole range of stuff, as well as focusing on depression and anxiety and ADHD. And when in the integrated model, which I've studied and I'm actually applying for jobs in, it really reinforces the idea that there's no separation between mental health care and general health care.
Great.